Hey guys, we're heading down to ride the ferry at Dauphin Island, so we're going to take you along with us. Stay tuned. So the sign says ferry to the left. Stay in the left lane, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to pull up here and see what they say. Auto ferry boarding line.
There's your brochure. Let me grab your receipt. And again, you're going to hang on to this receipt for whenever you come back.
Okay.
You'll show it to the lady. It'll be $15 to come back. That way you're not paying full price if you need them. And there you go, sir. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
All right, thank you. All right, so we paid our money. One way, that's one way. $27. So we got here about 11:50 and the ferry runs at 12 o'clock? 12:30. 12:30. Great beeping sound. You're welcome. So that's the lane for the ferry. A little bait thing over there. A little place you can get some snacks. Don't look like there's going to be many people on it today. So there's the walkway to the restroom from the ferry. So that's the ramp. That's where the ferry will come in right here. Got some oil supply boats. This is Billy Goat Ho. You can launch your boat here. Come over and get you some bait. And this is the ramp to the restroom. I left Kelly down there in a Jeep. And then you got the restrooms. Not sure if there's restrooms on the ferry, so I went ahead and went. Heading back to the Jeep. So walking down to the ferry, here's a sign about the ferry. Okay, look here, it says drivers. No texting, talking while loading and unloading the ferry. No parking. So here's the Mobile Bay Ferry. You can go right down through there. Little picnic area, you hang out while you're waiting on the ferry. There's the campground. If you watch my other video, I did a drive through there. One day I'll do a detailed review of that campground. So there we go. I'm gonna fly the drone, see if I get in trouble. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to bring the beeve up on this. I think it would bottom out up there. Get out. Because I have a feeling the sound will be bad. Alright guys, we're going to kick it full speed. Motorhomes on here?
Sometimes.
How big a one can you put?
Well, on this one, not very big.
Not very big.
Like truck campers.
Okay.
On our other vessel, the one that's in the shipyard right now, we can bring some pretty big ones on. It's not shaped like this at all.
Yeah, that's the Fort Morgan.
That thing's basically like a flat barge just driving right on.
Yeah. Okay, going to answer some questions. These are questions that seem to be asked a lot. When I was digging down into the weeds on the ferry and some information about it, these questions kept coming up in a lot of the Facebook questions and reviews and other places. But these seem to be the main questions that were asked. Are campers and motorhomes allowed? Yes, but you need to call first. I was talking to one of the deckhands. He said that the Fort Morgan ferry, it wasn't in service the day we rode. He said it is the best ferry for motorhomes because of how it's made. It doesn't have the big center section. That's actually it in the background picture here. As you can see, you can just drive straight on, and he says it sets more level with the dock. So, but definitely call first if you're planning on trying to go across in your motorhome or your camper, pulling a big camper. The next question seemed to come up Are there restrooms on board? No, there's not. You'll need to go before you get on board. Are walk-ons allowed? Yes, they are. You can ride all the way over and stay on it and come right back, or you can go over there and get off and go tour one of the forts and then catch a later ferry back. Just don't miss the last ferry of the day, or it's 105 or 110 miles all the way around, and it takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get back. Are bikes allowed? Yes, you're allowed to bring your bike, motorcycles, cars with trailers. If you have questions about what you can bring, just give them a call. Is it safe for young kids? Yes, but if you're concerned, I would keep them in the car with me, but very safe. This front area up here and back here, they could, if they really tried hard enough, they could squeeze through there, or they could climb over the rail, but I guess anything could happen. But if you're that concerned, or you don't think you don't think you could keep your kid from doing that, I would keep them in the vehicle. How long is the ride? From boarding, travel to unloading, it's around 40 minutes. Our round trip's about an hour, so if you're a walk-on and you're going over and back, plan for about an hour for that. The distance is only 5 miles. Noisy? The ferry's not noisy at all. Really, I mean, you'll hear it, but it's not anything extreme. It will blow its horn 3 times when it's leaving the dock. The wind can be very noisy. The day we went, we had a wind in our face along with the ferry moving, so it was quite windy, and that caused a lot of noise, especially with the camera, as you probably heard if you watched the video. Smoky or diesel smell fuel, never really noticed it, but it could be different on your day. It could be blowing back a certain way, but never seen a lot of smoke and never noticed any smell. Will I get seasick? Most people will not. But if you're really susceptible to seasickness, you might. If you're sitting in your car looking at your phone and not the ship, but the ferry's rocking, you could. But if you're out looking at the shorelines and the boats and the oil rigs and looking for dolphins and the shoreline, you probably won't. But like I said, if you get car sick very easy, then you may want to take something before you get on the ferry. Is it safe? I would say it's extremely safe. They've traveled a distance greater than 2 times around the world without an incident. That's just going back and forth over that 5 miles because the ferry's been running for numerous years, and the state owns it, and they keep it maintained pretty well. So yes, I would say it's very safe. And of course, they have all the necessary life jackets and other life-saving devices on there. So yeah, I would say it's very safe. So if you want to get down in the weeds on details like I did on studying the ferries, read the descriptions. I'll put some links, some details, and you can find out a lot more information. So I hope you've enjoyed this video of the ferry. It wasn't too boring, and it was actually helpful. If it was, please just take a second to like and subscribe, and that would be really helpful to us. So thank you.